minuscule modicum of comprehension behind the horrible things you have said to your supposed friend Pinky. When you and the others washed up here, I watched, hoping even for the most fleeting of seconds that you would take a moment to hold your own self accountable for the mistakes you made. But alas, it would seem I have wasted my time, and not even just Pinkie Pie. If you have those deplorable things to say to her, then what horrendous, despicable things would you say to the likes of Applejack, Rainbow Dash, Rarity, and Fluttershy? Right now, you do not deserve your title of Princess of Friendship, especially since you don't seem to regard the honest words of those who have all but worshipped you since you moved to Ponyville. I sincerely hope you take a good chunk of your time to think about what you have done, and hopefully, if you are extremely lucky, your friends will forgive you.
You done? What kind of nannies do you think would look good on me?
Tomoko Kuroki, what the hell did you just say? Why in the fuck would you ask such a disgusting question? Here, in a public space. Have you no decency, shame, or respect for public spaces such as this? I knew you had little social skills, and had difficulty knowing what was appropriate and what was not. But this, I mean, come the fuck on. Even a kindergartner would understand very quickly how
also, for
disgusting
those
this is
who have been wondering what I'm watching, it's called Nightmare Electronics Scold People Meme Animation. Compilation, sorry. Nightmare, please don't come over here and scold me. Damn, there's no one over here?
Why would you ever need the opinion of someone else? At least have the confidence to decide for yourself. Jesus H. Christ. Next time, think 3 times before ever speaking. Or do you just not care? Or were not aware? If you were not aware, then there is something psychologically wrong with you, and you need to get checked immediately. Do not behave in such a manner ever again, Tomoko Kuroki.
Look, ramps! You use these as ramps!
Miles Tails Proper, your dog is supposed to be a high intellect, so if you know what's good for you, you will listen to my words.
Wait, what happens if I were... Let's see how fast I can...
So why possessed you to say that the ramps are viable? To be ramps, you're supposed to be the smart one here. You have built many mechanisms and gadgets up to this point.
Okay,
so why is it that you are acting with such idiocy? What is it that you are trying to convey by saying the ramps can be used as ramps? That is clearly what they are. What else can they be used for? What did you think they were? Everyone relies on you to be intelligent. You are an important asset to Science Team, not only as a brother, but because your intelligence rivals that of Dr. Ivo. Nick, and here you are, stating the obvious as if we all don't have eyes. You have disappointed us all.
Wait, what happens if I were to go into lava? Will I die?
The statement you have just made. Two-tailed fox, tread lightly. From this moment onward,
yep,
you have discussed
pretty much.
Between you and Sonic. It's like a video game.
Wait, is that a fucking tank? Wait, is this part they've been building the robots? I mean, I get that it's like called Robot Factory, but what the?
It's like you want me to tear you apart.
Maybe I shouldn't really state the obvious because people are gonna get mad at me. Whatever, let's just see how this goes. Solo gameplay as heavy. gosh, my mouse! Not again! Okay, there we go. Oh my fucking god. Okay, we're back, bitches. Oh my fucking god.
Manifestation of every terrifying heartbeat echoing in the dark. I've seen horrors, yet none match the idiocy of your intersecting hypothesis speculates. You ignore your mother's wishes to name an infant after a fictional tyrant, a reckless, bungling cruelty. My claws are a mercy compared to the lifelong social execution you handed down for a drunken laugh.
Okay.
Only you found funny.
What the matter? Who are you sending this to? Oh, Mickey Mouse. Oh, you're such a mom.
Don't even try to talk, Nicole Artemisia.
Wait.
Clementine Octavia Watterson.
Okay,
Yes,
F4.
you, the hapless digital neophyte who navigates the labyrinthine world of computation as if it were an infernal gauntlet designed solely for your confoundment. Do you have any inkling, any sliver of awareness of the
Fight me, I dare you.
the sacred conduit of communication into the complex harmony of incompetence? And yet, in the midst of your technological calamities, you dare to intrude on the humble labors of life, that weary sentinel of plumbing rectitude, to proclaim, with a reckless and horrifying lack of timing, the toilet is overflowing again. Do you comprehend the gravity, the cataclysmic weight of your incursion into his sphere of influence? Each one of its fingers is akin to hurling a live grenade into a cathedral of order and functionality. Nicole Artemisia, Clementine Octavia Watterson, heed my words. Acquire mastery of your infernal devices, lest your inexorable incompetence continue to disturb the peace, terrorize the staff, and summon upon yourself the full ire of reason and discipline. Let this serve as an admonition etched into the annals of your digital existence. Listen here. I was scrolling on TikTok when your song came on my For You page, and it was genuinely terrible. You should not pick up a microphone or camera again. Even I am not supposed to know what this is. I'm completely disappointed. The man behind you looks disgusted and handsome. He has a reason to be here. You're trying to make a diss track, a genre known for songs like Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar. Do you really think you're like him? You're not. Go to your room, and before you argue, understand this. Criticism exists to correct, not to fire. What you made wasn't brilliant or clever. It was
Am I
careless.
actually gonna do this solo?
Without understanding its weight. Diss tracks require precision, intention, and substance. You gotta love that. Sit with that failure. Learn why it didn't work. Let us step away until you're capable of doing better. Silence right now will be improvement.
you virgin! Take this, you virgin! I'm a killer now, bitch. POV, you turn on the undefeated from Teletubbies to Devil Among Us. Oh, brand new keeping a murder? Okay. video. Meet the heavy that's too stubborn to die.
How many tickets does it take to make it up?
Yoink!
Oh, look at this magnificent fucking spectacle. That green hair isn't a cigarette.
I'm back, bitch!
Crying for attention that your parents tragically ignored. And that expression, you look like you just smelled a fart in an elevator and are trying to pass it up as a profound artistic revelation. Every single frame of this is a masterclass in cringe, a symphony of poor life choices, set to the silent screams of everyone who has the misfortune of knowing you. You're not just making a video. You're constructing a monument to your own mediocrity, a beacon of hopelessness for all the other lost souls who think that being quirky is a substitute for having an actual personality. I've seen more compelling performances from a malfunctioning Roomba, and frankly, the vacuum has a brighter future. This isn't content, it's evidence. And I'm not entirely sure what crime it's proving, but it's definitely a crime against aesthetics and common decency. You absolute, glorious train wreck of a human being.
Can a singular heavy actually do this by himself? Thanks, Dad.
I understand the lighthearted joke with relatives, but seriously, throwing the ball in their face, you have genuinely crossed the line and made a mistake that you are incapable of recovering from. You will now have to suffer the consequences that come with your actions, as I will rip you apart, limb by limb, slowly destroying your hopes as
Ready to go?
mentally. I will ensure that you feel every last ounce of pain. Before your network dies, as I endure your brutal suffering, this won't even make up for half of the torture you have projected onto me just now. Griffin, you are fucking finished. Blind nightmare. Stop. Do not breathe. Do not speak. Take a moment to understand what you just said and why the room went silent. You lying pedophilic piece of shit. You were given an answer, a clear answer, one that required no guessing, no cleverness, and no follow-up. And instead of stepping back, instead of choosing restraint, you leaned forward as if boundaries were optional. That pause you felt was not comedy. It was not tension. It was every functional instinct warning you to stop. But you ignored it blind quagmire. You tried to dress discomfort as humor. You tried to turn hardline into a joke. And in doing so, you showed exactly how little self-control you actually possess. When reality finally arrived, when authority entered the room, you did not feel shame. You did not feel regret. You felt excitement. That reaction alone is enough to end the conversation. This was not edgy. This was not clever. This was not misunderstood humor. This was pathetic, and it deserved to be called out immediately. So listen carefully, blind quagmire. What you just did was not some funny joke. It was an inhumane act to show what type of person you truly are and your true colors. Let
Oh my gosh!
Let's go!
You disgust me, and you deserve every last slight of fun agonizing harm coming your way. If you somehow survive this, I hope you learn something.
That's pretty